Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
The U.S. Coast Guard and the Guam EPA came together to assemble and exercise the Mariana Islands Area Contingency Plan. The focus of the Guam Spill Management Team Hazardous Materials Tabletop Exercise focused on oil spill response to decontamination and disposal. U.S. Coast Guard Port Security Specialist Jack Erie.
In this scenario, for up to 100,000 gallons to be poured into Apra Harbor. So we start with that discussion. We begin with our response elements. Who responds? How do they respond? Where do they respond? How do they get notified?
The co-chairs, along with local and federal government agencies and the private sector, are required to practice a worst-case discharge scenario. But thankfully, it's never had to be acted upon in real life. Erie is tasked with ensuring that personnel follow the National Preparedness for Exercise program.
Oil is a very tough item to get cleaned up from, whether it's floating on the water, once it gets to the shore, if it gets on the land, it's a very hard product to remove. But there are techniques that we can do it, and we have to continually train people to help with that.
Captain Chris Chase, commander of Coast Guard Sector Guam, is the captain of the port and is the federal on-site coordinator. He's charged with ensuring the elements are brought into place in the event of an oil spill.
The Coast Guard plays the role of the federal on-scene coordinator for any maritime oil spills that happen in and around Guam and the CNMI. And so our role is to make sure that whoever puts the oil accidentally or intentionally into the water is responsible for that, cleans it up, and that's what part of this group is, to make sure that we have the team in place to help them clean up any oil that goes into the water. The great thing about Guam is that our partnership with Guam EPA is really solid. The director, Walter Leon Guerrero, and I get along famously, and the government of Guam and the federal entities that do oil spill response just work really well together.
The MIACP committee meets at least twice a year and must ensure that the plan they have for response and recover stays valid.
Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.